From Kansas City's breaking news leader, this is NBC Action News.
For the first time, a consolidated list on the missing from the dead in the Joplin tornado. How you can find those on that list.
Plus, why people in Lewisburg had no warning before a tornado tore through their town. And
it just took one gust.
One gust was all it took to topple this tree into homes. How a firefighter monitoring severe weather became a victim of the storm. Good evening, everyone. New information tonight about the deadly Joplin tornado. For the first time, state officials have released a list of the missing.
Yeah, on it are the names of 231 people. Now the state asks for your help finding those people. Larry Seward begins our team coverage live in Joplin.
Been waiting to see the list of the unaccounted for. And here at this church supply center where they're giving away donations to the survivors, there are people who want to see this list in hopes that they don't recognize any names. Alyssa Warren and Zachary Short scanned the list anxiously. They still haven't heard from some friends.
I have a couple people at my old job that I work with that are missing that I'm still worried about. I got friends that have family members that are missing.
But yes, I'm very concerned about those out there.
For days, Joplin city officials have said 1,500 people were unaccounted for. But there were several lists and no one was cross-checking. So state officials have taken over.
And in the last 24 hours, we have worked to reconcile the number of individuals.
Their centralized list immediately cut down the old list by 85%.
Okay, that's even better, but they're here. They're here somewhere, and we're going to find them. We're going to find them alive.
The ages on this list range from 2 to 90, and in some cases it appears an entire family is listed, mom, dad, and 2 kids. State officials hope that by making this list public, they can reduce it to 0. In Joplin, Chris Hernandez, NBC Action News.
Now, we have taken that list. We posted it on our website. You can look at a link to that to see the many names. The biggest thing they said today, there were so many lists, it was consolidating them into one list that brought the number down to a much more manageable thing.
And one family for sure is searching that list dramatically because they're in town looking for a family member who's a professor in Joplin. They can't find him. It was one man's tornado-fueled terror that we all talked about when we talked about Joplin. So they are searching for that professor. We'll have more coming up. Here it is.
If you see this person, please contact us immediately. Doesn't matter where it is. We'll drive, we'll fly. I'll run if I have to. I don't care, but he's a very good person. Just get to know him for 2 minutes and you'll realize it.
Jose Limpo Alvarez taught himself to play the guitar. Teaching is his life. 2 years ago, the Colombia, South America native moved to Joplin, teaching Spanish at Missouri Southern State University.
He had the biggest heart of the world.
Tonight, his son and loved ones long for a lecture.
There's no words to explain if we found him.
Sunday's lethal tornado demolished a third of Joplin, including Jose's second-floor apartment. Relatives don't know if he was home, but he's one of 231 people missing in Joplin. Jose is 5'10", 170 pounds. His son, a Miami police detective, is desperate for closure.
It's a roller coaster of emotions. It's up and down. It's yes, it's no. It's people missing, people found, people, it's hope, and then there's despair.
But as his head dropped,
he's still alive.
The phone rang. Someone in a Springfield hospital reports finding a Hispanic man from Joplin found in an apartment. He's critical, his identity unknown, but it's enough for loved ones to get in a car and drive 65 miles, a journey for closure.
And like so many here in Joplin, this story does not yet have an ending, as the relatives of Jose Alvarez are still on their way to Springfield to go to those hospitals and try to find out if, in fact, this man is their father. We hope to have an update for you later this evening, maybe at 6, maybe at 10, and maybe not even until tomorrow. But that is the situation for so very many families. Coming up tonight at 6, you're going to meet another family that is searching not only for their loved one, but for any and everyone that is missing here in Joplin. Live in Joplin, Missouri, Larry Seward, NBC Action News.
All right, thank you, Larry. Well.